My name is Jules, and as always, when you join me here on my channel, you're one of my treasures. I do want to say welcome to my late night live stream. I went out with a friend tonight. We just went to have some fun, some girlfriend. Um, we actually went out to hit the uh, nearby casino here in Albuquerque. So I basically broke even. You just have to know how to control yourself with um, something like going like that. But we did have a great time. Just have to kind of go and you know go out and release some energy from time to time. So I do want to say welcome to what I like to call Area 5T1. Remember, all of you are treasures when you join me here. And this is Area 5T1, where we discuss the 5Ts, my channel. We talk about transition, we talk triathlon, we talk trends, we talk teaching/tips, and we talk trucks. Hello, Rish. Oh, welcome from Canada. Also, I do want to remind everybody that the channel does now take super stickers and super chats. Remember that 20% of what is given in stickers and super stickers and super chats, any supers, 20% does go to charity, 10% goes to the to me buying stuff for the homeless during the winter time. What I do is I make them a care package. No, I cannot do a flip, nerdy dude. I just don't have the skills to do it. So usually in their care packets, it usually includes a nice beanie, gloves, a mylar lined jacket, and some socks will be included. So yeah, everything, like I said, 10% from any super chats or super stickers will go to that. And also 5% goes to the Animal Humane New Mexico. That's where I rescued my dog from. And 5% goes to Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico. The other 80% does go to make the channel better for all of you. Oh, that's cool. Hello, Vlad Dracula. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. I was just saying on how 20% of proceeds from supers do go to charity. Also, same thing with the merch store. If you do purchase anything from the merch store, 20% would go to charity. I just had some people purchase stuff in merch, and it will go. Thank you, Jay Clevenger, for the first super of the stream. I am working on doing a video for my memberships. Jay did contribute $20. That is awesome. So I am working on doing a get ready with me video. So that will be with membership, which is what, $2.99 a month. No problem, Jay. Jay is not only a regular and a subscriber to the channel. It's now we got a bot here. Not only do we also have memberships to the channel. To memberships to the channel where there'll be exclusive type of videos, maybe that come on, ahead of time and maybe then go onto the channel maybe 30 days later. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do as like, for the people that are, uh, you know, as members. Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Hey Former, welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you. Just got back from going to the casino with a friend. We just needed to blow off some steam, having some fun. Welcome, Colin. Welcome to the stream. Right now, our first goal, Lena. Welcome. Haven't seen you in so long here on a stream. We've missed you. Lena, guys, if you are, talking about topics that we don't, or being disrespectful in the channel, watch out because she is one of my mods, and not only is she a mod, she is the GOAT of mods. Lena, we did get a $20 super chat now from Jay Clevenger, who is the first ever membership holder to the channel. So, actually, I do like goth stuff. I've done goth looks on here before, Jay. Yeah, well, so far, Lena, we've in 15 days, we've gotten about, after the fees and everything that that YouTube takes off of there, and I think taxes too, we've made about $201 in super chats since the 15th. Hello, Angie. Welcome to the stream. And as always, any super chat money will go, like we always done, will go to charity. MW, because I can change any color to any color hair I would want in the next 5 minutes if I wanted to, but it's choice. Guys, look at that. 7 minutes in, we're already at 9 likes. Let's make it 10. Please do like, subscribe. Well, Lena, it's good to see you here. Thank you. We have now hit 10 likes in the first 8 minutes. Hello, Corzo family. I do have a purple one, Jay. Well, thank you so much, Sir Jiggy. Yeah, they're always fun. You guys know, tomorrow, maybe I'll do one tomorrow. I'm actually trying to find some kind of makeup look maybe for tomorrow, since tomorrow is Star Wars Day, so I'm gonna try to see what I can do for tomorrow. I don't know, should I? Well, I'll probably be wearing my Solo t-shirt, so I think I'll have to go light side rather than dark side, because all my dark side t-shirts, I believe, are still in my pod. They're in storage. We are at 11 likes. Thank you, everyone. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Please consider giving super chats. Those with supers, we just try to, we do donate 20% to charity. Jake Clevenger has already given $20. Any money we make on here, 20% does go to charity. Uh, so welcome. We can talk about, yeah, tomorrow's Star Wars Day. I have a cool T-shirt that says has a silhouette of the Millennium Falcon, has Han Solo standing, and it says "I fly solo." Holly Molly. So tomorrow is May the 4th. So many of you know it is Star Wars Day. Um, Natalia, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to inspire others. I'm here to try to, you know, help everyone that I can. One thing I'm going to say that one thing we do have here, I do have subscribers that have religious trauma, so we discourage from anyone bringing in religious talk. I have another part of my channel where I do teach about high demand religions. You can always go post comments in there about being, about religious talk, but no, I prefer it not happen here. I am an atheist, so I talk about my deconstruction. Hey, Echo, yeah, I'm on late today. I got late to my late night stream. I'm a transgender woman, Mike. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do leave a like and subscribe. If you would like to do so, you can leave like any amount on a super sticker or super chat. 20% of that will go to charities. What I try to do during the winter is wrap up the homeless. Thank you, Heaven. Thank you once again. Thank you, Heaven. So, and 10% goes to get, you know, things like beanies and gloves for the homeless during the winter here in Albuquerque when it gets, starts snowing. Um, and the other one is Mylar lined jackets and socks. I don't have to give you a shout out about being mean because we can just take you off the channel. So it's very simple. I have my mod is still here in the background and she will do it. Welcome, Wagner. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I'm doing great, Liam. Welcome to the stream. Shiba, a lot of these jokes that people try to throw out there, the thing is they're all played out. It's they're old. You guys need to come up with new things. Oh, thank you very much. There, Natalia. I hope you subscribed. Jerome, unfortunately, uh, I like women. So awesome, Natalia. Would be glad to have you in here. Um, yeah, that's the thing. I don't get phased, Echo. I just let it be. I'm, s- I was watching Space Frog. You missed it yesterday. I actually put it in the background. Like today I was watching my friend Mama Shar, and she's just like ignoring the comments now. Um, I mean, that are distasteful or even the God comments, because everybody seems to that come in saying they're believers in God, they come in judging, and that's not right. Are you talking? Oh, okay, you're talking to someone else there, Sir Jiggy. It's not a choice. It's something you feel, and you feel wrong with the gender you're assigned at birth. You feel, you feel uncomfortable. Actually, Echo, going out in public, I've never had any issues. I put it kind of off to the side, but I did do one point where I did pan it around so people could see it. Because I was talking about being independent and how I like to base my vote on issues. Well, I just feel uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable as a male. So it, it's it's hard to describe. You just don't feel comfortable in that body. No, I'm not a psychic. I am from California, but at this time I live in New Mexico. Yes, Liam, I actually first came out bisexual, but then it was really a lot of feminine feelings I was having, and I came out trans, and I feel I still like women, but really men I could not really, get into. I'm a transgender lesbian. Okay, that's fine, Bradley. Yeah, you guys, I'm a bruja, isn't it? You would say a bruja. Guys, I'm Mexican, so I know what a bruja is. Bye, Space Frog. I'll put it out next time again because I can't go get it right now. Oh, thank you, Nuno. Hello, Tom Higby. Welcome to the stream. If they are, I just ignore them. Try to do it, because if I am, then it won't happen. No, I'm fine. I know how to protect myself. Oh, welcome, Lincoln. Yeah, a lot of people don't know about goth people, or even Wiccan. You know, me actually, I follow a church of atheism, so you know, it's I like it because we basically don't have a set of rules. We can come and go as we want, and you won't be judged. I just said it, Lucas. I'm an atheist. Yadira, welcome. Welcome to the stream. You're on here. Also know that my moderator, Lena Mystic Mama, is on here. Lena is one of my first two moderators I ever had. Lena Yadira. Yes, I've got more mods. Well, unique, you're saying be unique. I'm being myself. Guys, you got two very good mods in here. Yes, I am trans. Belle, I'm a transgender woman. Well, I've got two mods in here right now that do excellent jobs at taking out negative comments. So, and Yadira does a good job of putting what not to put on the comment, and Lena does a lot of encouragement to the good people we have in here. I have been through, basically, Lucas, I'm just going to tell you, and this way hopefully everybody listens. I have been through, through a faith crisis. I've been through two major religions. All I find that people with faith and religious ties teach hate. They teach hate towards each other, and they teach hate towards marginalized groups. So that is basically it, and that's where we'll keep it that way. I am in Albuquerque, New Mexico at this time. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Right now we're at 23 likes. Let's try to make it to 50. Boom, we're gonna go there. We're gonna try to make it to 50. Oh, welcome from Vietnam. No, Toby, I'm a transgender woman. Wow, you guys, you know, I was looking at it, and at the rate the channel is growing, our goal is going to be to have 3,000 to 3,500 subs by the end of the year. Tyler, and if that's the way you want to look at it, yeah. I mean, many people that follow Christ, I'm going to say they're doing just as bad by pushing and judging things on other people. Because in all the teachings that I've learned from the Bible, and I was a Mormon also, so uh, in all the teachings I've learned is that really the judgment is not done by people who are here, but and it should technically be done by the God they believe in. Stephen, I'm being myself. And yes, I'm an atheist, but I do know some theology. So, you know, a lot of what faiths teach is what they call a shared myth. So, shared myth, that's what it is. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I do want to thank everybody for being here. The algorithm has already gotten us to what, 1,600 views. Jesus, yes, I am trans. Jesus Lives. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Let's try to make it to 50 likes. DJ, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us here. I don't know if she's left. There she is. She's already saying hi to you, DJ. We have Lena in here. We haven't seen her in a while. We're glad to see her here. That's true. That would be funny. Um, I just that I don't drink. I don't even have alcohol in the house. Yeah, Lena, she does. I've been it's been great to find mods that are following in your footsteps. So thank you, George. Hoops are my favorite. Um, I've got to get, there's some new ones I'm gonna order. They actually belong to, I didn't say I hate God. I don't believe in God, Lucas. So that's very different in the way you say that. Welcome, Ruse. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Look at that, you guys. Less than 30 minutes, and we've made it to 2,000 views. We're doing fantastic. We're doing this faster than yesterday. Yeah, I can have one drink from echo, and that's rare. My type of God. What's your what's my type of God? I don't follow a God. Yeah, actually, Ruse, we had a lot of viewers yesterday. We did about 6,000 views. And the thing is, we've had a lot of people that have been respectful. And we had good moderation yesterday by Yadira. And it's nice to have one of our original mods in here, Lena Mystic Mama. So we're glad to. If you were to watch live stream for the Church of Core Horror, which is what I attend. It is a church for atheists. We just think of what we call the light of reason. Basically, anything that helps us, you know, rationally think things out. We look at things scientifically. We look at them logically. Um, you know, we are pro LGBTQ, pro women. You know, we make sure that you know anybody can be clergy. So no matter who you are. Actually, I don't follow Twitter activists. I don't hardly even touch. I don't even have a Twitter account, or is it X? The only thing I have to do with X is that I'm Gen X, and my Xterra is Gem X. Lucas, I don't believe in him. I don't need to know about that. Yeah, well, let me ask you something. Um, let's kind of reflect on this. One, if you're gonna make me go to the men's restroom like this, is it fair to me because I'll get harassed by a bunch of men? And then people automatically assume that because we're trans, that we're we're child molesters, which we aren't. We're just people who feel, you know, that we were misgendered, and we are, and you know, and we will, you know, we need to realign with who we truly are. Correct. He was an atheist in the Book of Mormon, Jay. That's why my friend named the church the atheist church um, that he made the Church of Korihor. Well, well, I'm a transgender woman, John. Oh, thank you, Micmac. And remember, all of you are my treasures. I've never been harassed. Well said, Jay. Lucas, like I said, we many of us here don't believe. We're atheist agnostics. Lena, it was great to have you here. Uh, Glad you got to meet Yadira here. So, um, you have a good night. Hope to see you soon. I will probably do a live stream. I try to do them in the afternoons on Sundays. I don't really have much going on except for tonight. My friend and I had planned on going to the casino, so we did go out and have some fun. But I didn't know we were going to get back this late. Well, thank you, Ricky. Exactly. And that's the thing is most of the hate, one, well, it goes towards trans women, not saying that trans men don't get it. Uh, but I'm going to tell you, most of the hate here on my channel comes from religious groups. That's what always gets me. Well said, Natalia. And why does anyone, I don't know why it bothers so many of these, the conservatives and even these, and all these religions to marginalize us. Yes, I'm a trans woman, um, because, you know, that, oh, this is lotion that I'm putting on my hands um, and arms. Um, so I don't know why they're worried about 1% of the population. Oh, Lucas was a, oh, I could have, we had an, a Mo in here. Yeah, he was, he would have pushed it a long ways. Lucas would have kept going. He would have given us a testimony. He would have, oh, that would have gotten bad. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We're trying to make it to 50 likes. We are now at 27 here from what I see. Sometimes there'll be more on your end. I don't know. We are already at 2,700 views. Well, Myler, what if there's a trans man in your bathroom, in your restroom? Are you afraid of them? No, drag and transition are very different. Thank you very much, Geese. Yeah, dear, you're doing a fantastic job, and you saw how Lena complimented you too. Oh, Huggy, I'm sorry to hear that. But something can happen to who? No, I did not say a woman in drag. I would say a trans man going into the men's restroom. Does that bother someone? Just like they're saying that, what if women are scared of a trans being in their restroom? What if a trans person, such as a trans man, someone that was female transitioning to male, went into the men's restroom? Does that bother you? Well, technically they're a man. So Mylar, there's a trans man. That's a woman that became a man. I'm a transgender woman. I was a male and transitioned to female. So I'm saying, what if a transgender man walked into your bathroom? Are you going to be uncomfortable? I'm kind of setting the question up, the answer setting up for you. Thank you, Saturn. Welcome to the stream, Saturn. My name is Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. It's just patience, like you said. Correct, Natalia. We'll end up with 4 different types of bathrooms. Or 10. I mean, if you took every, you know, gender identity and made a bathroom for them, then we might as just do, you know, asexual bathrooms or something, you know, just have a bathroom for everybody. Exactly. Like, so what can happen to that trans man? So now think, if I walk into the men's restroom, how are the men going to feel? Or how are they going to treat me? You just got to think about it that way. If I go into the men's restroom dressed like this, how are they going to treat me? I may get harassed, even bullied, even assaulted. So either way, you got to think, we should be allowed to use the restroom. Correct. But why am I going to be forced to go use the bathroom of a gender I don't align with? Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Um, Also remember any super chats or super stickers that are, are donated to the channel. 20% does go to charity. Correct. I wish I could pull up a picture of the bathroom at the government building that I work at. It actually has the, basically it's for both men and women. The and they're single bathrooms. And this is a government building, yes, unisex. Thank you, Heidi. I couldn't think of the word right now. Kyle, I accept myself. It's just that you don't know how it is when you don't align with with a gender assigned at birth. Well said. Hello, Ashley. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I think you've been here, Ashley. You were here last night. Yeah, Kyle, it's not something like it's not about others accepting of me. It's me being myself. I go out in public to be me. I go out like this. And I don't get bothered. I live in a very liberal state, and I even call it a purple state because, yeah, it's a liberal legislature, but yet I can open carry a pistol if I wanted to. And and Ferguson, I'm not Caitlin. I am Jules. No, I don't live in Minnesota. I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Guys, we're only 20 likes away from 50, so let's make it to that 50 mark. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Do you mean what bathroom do I use? I I use the women's. Uh, Joseph, we're just having a live stream, chatting away. We are, we're having a peaceful stream. So we appreciate as Yadir here said. Yes, Miguel, I am transgender. What's wrong with that? How would you help us there? There's, we have gotten the help we need. You don't understand who we are as trans or LGBTQ. Thank you so much, Romanik Foxy. Basketball, I'm a 54-year-old transgender woman. Hello, everyone. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Welcome to my stream. I am Jules, and all of you are my treasures. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Also, consider doing a super sticker or a super chat. If you do a super chat, the comment will be read 100%. And let's just keep comments respectful. 20% out of any supers does go to charity. Hello, Fabio. 10% going to keep the homeless warm here in New Mexico during the, during the winter, when it snows and all of that. So I try to make little care packages, giving them a beanie, gloves, socks, and a mylar lined jacket. And then the other 5% will go to where I rescued my dog from, and then 5% to the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico. No, PEDS, it means that you didn't feel, one doesn't feel comfortable in the gender assigned at birth. Miguel, this is a question I get every day. It's how did you become like this? I went to the doctor. I went to the therapist first to make sure my feelings were correct, which they said they were. And then they suggested that I go to the doctor and start transition. It's not something that you just wake up one day and say, you know what, I think I'm gonna become a woman. Or, you know what, I'm just gonna go to my doctor and ask for hormones. No, it takes time. You feel it throughout your life. You find that something's different. And you don't feel correct in the body that you are. I'm doing fantastic in this political climate. That's why I do my live streams. My live stream is to advocate for the trans community. It's to teach those that are just, coming out, and do what I can to have the best influence, in the community. Pride Month is coming up next month. That'll be awesome. Correct, Jake Clevenger. There is actually physical aspects of the brain that show about gender dysphoria. Yeah, I'm in New Mexico. I moved to New Mexico over a year and close to a year and a half ago now, and yes, it was. the best solution. That's what my therapist told me. She could have told me not to. Let's look at it this way, Myler. No matter who uses the women's restroom, they can be doing something bad, no matter what. Um, Correct, Ruth. I like what you're saying there. Yeah, the whole bathroom thing, I think that it is being taken to a point where it is becoming something to take advantage of the situation. Um, it's like when you rear end another car and right away the person claims uh, neck pain. Why? Because they want to go find a lawyer. Yeah, I mean, we're 1% of the population. Why does it bother you that much? You know, how many of you uh, that are men in here weren't taking weren't taken into the women's restroom as you were little with your mom? I mean, I know. Okay, that's enough on the Jesus talk. I'm not even going to continue that because you guys know I am an atheist. And my mods will know to take it out of here. Okay, I gotta see because everybody's throwing comments in here so quick that yeah, that was a poor. Yeah, actually, thank you, Stolas. Yeah, I actually belong to a church of atheism, which we have a lot of fun. We even have atheist hymns. My name is Jules. No, I'm not a guy. Thank you, heavy metal. Actually, through our Church of Atheism, the Satanic Temple did support our mission of reason this winter by giving us a lot of blankets for the cold out in Salt Lake City, Utah. Hello, out there in Russia. Welcome to the stream. I believe that too, Natalia. I believe when people come in here to hate because they're jealous, two, the other thing is that they may be uh, trans and have gender dysphoria also, or three, they are attracted to us. Thank you, Heavy Metal. Um, Maybe later in the stream I can throw on one of the godless hymns that we have. My pronouns are she, her, hers. Correct, Bruce. I think there's a lot of suppressive attraction by these people, and they don't want to admit it because they're too macho to admit it. Correct, Deja. When I finally realized I was trans, it was an amazing thing. Who's Adam? Deja, you know you're an awesome sub. I love having you in here. Yeah, that's what they are. These are all trans chasers that are coming in here. Okay, Green Bean. You know, as long as you don't disrespect on my channel, that's fine. Or try to, come in here and do a lot of the push a lot of the Jesus talk on a lot of my subs. I do have subs in here with religious trauma. So let's see, have a good day. Now here is, good old common sense, because actually that's all Trump really has is sense. We know that all the money comes from his buddy Elon, but I use, actually my foundation is Maybelline, and if you go on their website, you can, there's an app, a part of the app where you can hold it to your face and you can, like, over here the lights are off in my room, and then over here they're on, so it'll tell you which is the best foundation for you by judging the different types of light around you. So it was pretty cool, and I found out 3 types of different shade of foundation. I can tell you, the Bible is a book of fan fiction. You know, it was put together by first of all, it was put together by a pagan. You know, Constantine at the Council of Nicaea put it all together and organized it. And then certain books weren't put in there, they chose. I've never seen a piece of Noah's Ark. Everybody's going to jump in and say they found where Noah's Ark landed. I know that'll be in here. Then, you know, then there's no proof of where the Garden of Eden was. Um, then let me see. There are so many things that we can keep going on. Adam didn't only have one wife. His name was Constantine. Maybe you gotta look up your facts one of these days. First of all, that you got the names of the cities wrong. At least one of them wrong. It how did they carbon date it? How did they prove it is? People always say that there's this big hole in the ground. I don't know for Noah's Ark. And guess what? The ark would have to be so large to fit two of every animal on this planet that it's not, it's not possible that it even existed. Oh, please, I hate that. What is it? Uh, what is it? What, I know about the Bible with that abbreviation before leaving Earth. Religions are not part of one religion. You know why? Because they all teach hate against each other. They teach hate against certain groups. They all believe that they're the only true religion. So I think, we really need to get off this topic because it does bring a lot of my subs into uh, remembering a lot of trauma from their past. So religion off the table. Yes, Deja did make a good statement here. She did state that, uh, any supers that do come into the channel here, whether it's a sticker or a chat, um, I just, someone asked me something and I kept talking about it, but then I stopped. Um, So what I do, what I was saying is, yes, super chats or super stickers, whatever we get from here, 20% does go to charity. So yeah, we basically, I think this is what Yadira said, and it's correct. We ask for no hate against any group, and and no pushing or shaming religion. We ask basically that you don't come on here and push judgment on our channel to us or to me, to any of my subscribers, because you feel a certain way. You can go on a religious chat and do that. Well, welcome, Flash. How's Turkey? Welcome, Emma from England. You disintegrate. Awesome, Deja. Great to hear that. I'm happy for you. It does. It's an empowering feeling when you first go out and and just feel yourself. We have here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We have we it's very accepting of the LGBTQ plus community. It's very protected. We are a sanctuary state, so it's a good place to come if you ever had to. Yes, Deja is fantastic. I think people should go check out her channel. You know, really I don't get between this Israel and Palestine thing because I have friends and subs from both sides. So I try not to start anything on that. Yadira, thank you for putting Deja's channel in there. It is a very accepting state, and I call it a purple state because hello out there in Morocco, because I can be trans and be accepted, yet I can walk out and open carry. Awesome, Corey. I'm glad to hear that. Welcome to the stream. Doing well. How are you doing, Max? I don't give my dead name on here, Poppy. Welcome, BG Arts. Oh, need to have your transmission worked on. I think mine's gonna need a service too. I'm probably gonna put a new transfer case in it. I do want to get a new transfer case in my Xterra, but I want to put a Nissan Titan uh, 3 spine transfer case in it. Thank you, Josh. Oh, you like my Elf? I've had that since the 90s. I will tell you, my first time live was I was nervous. I was in a in my little bedroom in Florida, and I still lived with my ex. So yeah, I have a 2008 Nissan Xterra. It is four-wheel drive, and it is a manual transmission. Not it. That's the best security device you can put on a car or buy a car with one. Welcome everyone to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Tom, I've already done so, and they're the ones that my therapist was the one that told me to start transition because did have gender dysphoria. First of all, you're wrong about a boomer because I'm Gen X. Well said, Bruce. It is gender affirming care. I'm 54. Well, Jacksonville kid, if you're a Zoomer, I'm not a boomer. I'm Gen X, baby. The only reason you have the X Games is because we created them. Thank you, Thomas. I'm 54. Oh, you guys see what Deja says here? If 5 people do stickers or chats for $1.99, I will match and double it. And you can do, if you do a super sticker, uh, like she said, you can choose whatever, and then and whatever amount from $1.99 up, and that's just like a little sticker that'll pop up like a little cartoon, and you can choose what you want. Cincinnati Drew, $4.99. Awesome. Welcome to the stream. See, this is a super sticker. I started my transition about a year and a half ago, but I had started transitioning about 2 years ago, but then good old Governor DeSantis started thank you, R3V. Thank you, Deja. Governor DeSantis did pass an executive order in Florida where they limited gender affirming care. Yes, they are green. I don't have a partner at this time. I have my eye on someone at work. And I do have a daughter. Natalia, thank you. And Natalia does send a super chat that says it's okay to be gay. Thank you very much for that super chat. Remember, you guys, 20% of all this goes to, to charity. Deja, thank you once again. And Deja is saying to everybody, thank you for contributing. Yes, my daughter is absolutely open to it. Yes, we just traveled together last week. In fact, Deja, thank you for another super sticker. Oh, my daughter is You know, she's excellent. One time she saw a name on a car that looked like my dead name, and she says, "Look, that would be your name if you transitioned." So maybe she already picked up on things. Yes, I have three picked out. Okay, one, I take 10% and I purchase items for the homeless. And I actually go out and give them to the homeless. What I do during the winter months here in Albuquerque, because it does snow and get, I think last year we had one day where it got down to 7 degrees Fahrenheit. I went out and handed out beanies and gloves to the homeless. Next year, with the money that I save from super chats and super stickers and merch sales, 10% of all that will go to giving each homeless, 100 homeless people is my goal. I'm going to give a beanie, a pair of gloves, a pair of socks, and I'm gonna buy mylar lined ponchos to those homeless people, or mylar lined like raincoats, so it keeps them warm. It's gonna go to them. That's 10% of that. 5% will go to Albuquerque Humane New Mexico, which is kind of like a humane society, but it's a like a dog and cat rescue. And I adopted my dog from them, and I feel I should continue to give money to them. The other 5% will go to Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico. Yes, I do live in Albuquerque. Yes, and I actually go to the area where the homeless are, and I will hand all this stuff out directly to them. I filmed the videos. Last year, I filmed 2 videos. Um, oh, really, Eric? I live in down here in Albuquerque. Yes, they're a no-kill rescue. No-kill rescue. I adopted this guy Thomas here because I think he would have probably been the longest for someone to take because he is deaf. It's called it's called Animal Humane New Mexico. Actually, I have to go by Raising Cane's because Raising Cane's was doing a fundraiser with them, and they were selling these gold little plush dogs, and I need to get some. I need to get one for myself, and one to I'd like to get. Yeah, I love Thomas. This guy is so when I was gone for a week, and my friend took care of him, I walked in and he was like this, curled up on the futon, like as he is now, and he didn't hear me walk in the door, and he didn't hear me walk in, and thank you, Ahad, and RG3, R, I was gonna say RG3, I'm thinking football now. R3V, thank you once again for another $5 super chat. Hi Marvin, welcome to the stream. It says keep being an angel on that super chat. Marvin, I think we're gonna have to take. Okay, that's fine, Magic Johnson. Guys, one more. If one more super chat or super sticker is made, Deja is saying she will match and double the the amounts. Thank you again, Deja. You're just keep going all out on this. You're amazing, girl. I seriously love you. You're doing great to this channel. Lots of help. Natalie or Natalia, thank you for that super sticker, showing your pride there. That's awesome. Everybody here is doing. Thank you, everyone. That is fantastic. We are going to. We're having a great night. And remember, yes, that 20% goes to the charities. The other 80% will only make a better channel for all of you. You know, I'm gonna try to get green screens, nice lighting, um, you know, just things to make better videos. But thank you. No, that was a great gesture. And see, even these little super stickers for the amount that you put on there, Natalia, help. Every little bit helps. Okay, I'm gonna put right here is the website to the merge. I have I have t-shirts. Space Frog. Um, I have t-shirts. This is the first of its kind. This is the throw blanket that I just got. And as you can see, you guys can see I'm really into aliens. And this one does show a sign here pointing up to a coffee shop on the top of a mountain. And it says Jules Treasures, Area 5T1 coffee shop. And then, what is driving up there? A white Nissan Xterra, like I own. And I also ordered that in t-shirt form. Yes, and that's a big blanket. It's 50 inches by 60 inches. There's also a smaller blanket. I just designed a pillow yesterday. Deja, you're awesome, girl. Yes, Justin, I'm up late. Guys, I do want to say thank you for all these super chats. Deja, you are awesome. Everyone, we should thank Deja. She just put down a $99 super chat and says, you all made my day. Thank you for supporting each other. You give me hope. Guys, we should all say thanks to Deja. Just for that, we will be making a sizable donation to all the charities that we support. Aaron, yes, I was gonna say he needs to go. Yeah, we've made 100 tonight so far. There has been $165 in donations. Space Frog, I believe they have. There's so many planets out there. How could there not be one with more advanced civilizations than us? Robin, welcome to the stream. I haven't had bottom surgery yet, but that is my first thing. Well, happy birthday, Robin. Remember, 6 more minutes, and we celebrate best holiday of the year. Correct, Green Bean. There's probably less advanced than us. Yes, Addison, I am trans. You got it there, Natalia. It is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Bottom surgery is when you have gender affirming care, whether you're male to female or female to male. So if you're male, I am on estrogen. I'm on estrogen, progesterone, and spironolactone. Spironolactone is a testosterone blocker. Estrogen's the obviously your estrogen, and progesterone helps develop the breast a little more, get more shape to it. Addison, then, like someone said, do your research, read about it. You know, join us here on the channel, subscribe, hit a like. Yeah, I do have to pay out of pocket. I have to pay for my subscriptions. Of course, I do have good insurance. I um I work for the Department of Veterans Affairs, so yeah. Yeah, just Addison, just learn. Just come. You can always come visit us in here. Kind of we'll go over it. No, it's May the 4th. It's Star Wars Day. You know, May the 4th be with you. And gender affirming care means you start hormones, you do surgeries. Um, you know, there's so many things that can be done. You know, uh, hair removal, a lot of many different things. Addison, people are get blocked when they say hateful things or things that disrespect others in here. I I I don't get tired of talking about transitioning because I'm here as an to talk about my transition to educate others about transition. Tyler, you're in here. Okay, so you remember when Luke Skywalker changed his lightsaber? Well, I think at that age they don't eat much spinach. Welcome, Slim. Welcome to the stream. That's what I like to be there. That's a good way to say it, Natalia. I live from my living room at my house. I'm I'm gonna interview for some jobs in California. I applied to two jobs in the VA in California. If I move out there, I may get an office and do my lives from there. So I would probably set up a nice green screen type of thing and work with that and have different backgrounds. Actually, that's a good one. I get asked daily, but I do give my opinion on that. And I believe that minors should be able to receive at least therapy, be able to go talk to someone about how they feel, but should not be able to receive surgery. Um, so that's how I feel. Minors should be able uh, to transition where they're at an age of accountability for themselves. Yeah, many VAs they are underfunded or now one thing Ruse about the VA, they do kind of adjust your pay for the cost of living. So for example, here in Albuquerque, I'm making a certain amount, which I was surprised was $20,000 more than I made in Florida. And now going out to California, they will adjust it about another 20,000. There are many gender affirming procedures, facial hair removal, body hair removal, all the way down. You can have what's called a vaginoplasty. There's many things, you know, breast augmentation. Have a good night, Aaron. Yes, Natalia, we are fellow unicorns. I also have a blanket right there that's a unicorn, but that's not from my merch. My merch also has t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops. I even have coffee in there. Guys, yeah, Deja, if trans people want to join the military and identify as they are, then allow them to. Why, why aren't you going to let them serve our country? Deja served our country. Coast Guard and Air Force, right, Deja? Yeah, well, Addison, I think that's a big mistake by Trump because he's basically blankets, hoodies, coffee. I made a throw pillow design last night. There's so many different designs, and I do want to thank Lena that was here earlier, one of my mods. She has done some fantastic designs, and a lot of them are designs made by her. So I give her a lot of credit. She actually bought a mouse pad the other day and sent me a picture. So yeah, and some people will be like that even if they're cisgender. I mean, it doesn't have to do about being trans. You know, some people nowadays don't know how to switch guns from, you know, as you're saying, you know, I know the military has three, uh, you know, settings on it. It has semi-auto, it has the three round burst, and has the full auto. So people should, you know, yeah, not everybody would be able to learn that. Hello, Icy, welcome to the stream. Hello, Zombie, welcome. Well, that's up to you, Addison. You know, that's a decision you make. If you feel that you are a woman inside, then you make that choice, you know, and make that transition if that's what you feel. Correct, Space Frog. They would have an advantage in combat, so it could actually, um, you know, fool the enemy. It could be another type of camouflage. It's up to you. You don't have to get bottom surgery. You know, it's everybody. You can transition. I've heard of people transitioning and not even going on hormones. I mean, it's just it about transitioning is how you feel. It's not if she tells you that you should. Actually, love myself. It is. I do wigs. When I started transitioning, I had some serious male pattern baldness. I am currently on a program to have it filled in, and it's been working. It's taking its time, but it's working. My bald spot was from about this big. Now it's down to about that big. So, and wigs are fun. You know, wigs are fun. I can wear this one today. Tomorrow I can do a purple one. I have a red, I have a what? A purple. I have one with black, purple, and pink on it. I have one that's rainbow color. I have one that's blonde, and I have a black one. And this one's got like red highlights in it. Yeah, I think Ruse and Deja, there's been a little confusion there. Um, I do have a Discord, but I haven't been using it that much. I do want to fully transition. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. If you're just joining us, my name is Jules. All of you are my treasures. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We're trying to reach at least a goal of 50 likes, and we're 7 away from there. I do drink water. I'm not a singer. I can play some music for you guys though. On from the godless church I belong to. I'm not a singer. No, I don't play instruments. I usually play songs from some godless hymns that my friend has made. Yeah, Deja does sing. She does fantastic on her channel. No, Larry, a drag queen is a whole different other group of people. They do an art form where they do highly exaggerated makeup, and even straight cisgender men will do drag. Hey, Custom, welcome to the stream. Guys, we are having a great stream. I do want to thank Deja for helping out in encouraging everyone to leave a little, just small super stickers. And I do want to thank everyone that has given towards the channel. We have made what, $165.43 today. First super chat or sticker was left by Jay Clevenger for $20, and we had Cincinnati Drew for $4.99. R3V. We had Deja leave a super sticker. Okay, Cincinnati Drew. Natalie left a super chat. Then Deja went and matched 5 people's super chats and doubled on that. That was fantastic of her. She is helping out with, all of you are helping out with the cause here to help the homeless here in Albuquerque stay warm during the winter. So remember, that's what happens with, yeah, we're almost to 50 likes. I've had one time where it's broke over 100. Hello, 3D RC. Welcome to the stream. If you guys can see down here in the corner of my stream, if you're watching on the computer where you, there's a little like place to hit for subscribe. There's a little logo with aliens on it. That one was designed by Lena, Mystic Mama, and that's a throw pillow you can buy on the merch store. Well, I don't know who's transitioning to make money because any of the super chats that I get, 20% go to charity. The other 80% get reinvested into the channel just to make new videos, make better videos. So we may, I may buy another camera, buy a green screen and lighting. Well, to make adult content, it's hard to do that here on YouTube because YouTube will demonetize you. Yes, on OnlyFans, that's basically what the OnlyFans platform is. Hello, Laura. Welcome. Glad to see you again. I remember you from last night. We're having a great night. Please do hit a like. We're almost at 50 likes. No, some people just like to express themselves in different ways. In many countries, it's not bad to be out, in the, you know, without clothes on. I'm still pre-op, Michael. Hello. Oh, Cami, you're from Iran. That's cool. We have people from everywhere here. That's why I don't try to get into a lot of politics. If people ask me what my party affiliation is, I will say that I am an independent because I look at issues as they are. I focus on the issue and then find my opinion on it. Um, the thing I have about Trump is I voted for him the first two times he ran. I didn't vote for him this last time because of what happened at the Capitol on 1/6. Yes, I am planning on getting surgery. I will probably start off with bottom surgery, then do facial feminization surgery, and then from there go on to do then a breast augmentation because they say those can grow for 3 years. Green bean, you are absolutely right on about that day. Pence was the unsung hero. He actually stood to the promises that he made when he was sworn in. So he was doing everything as he was supposed to. JP, I've been planning it for the past year. Well, for me, the most I can put, I think the most they can charge me is 5 to 10, because if I meet the copay, So I can have, go get eyeglasses, go get, go to my doctor, do everything, and it'll just all kind of go in towards the, you know, the deductible, and then if I meet the deductible before, then I will then I won't have to pay. Well, guys, we are doing fantastic. We are already at 5,800 views, and we're only at the 2 hour mark. Yesterday, it took us 4 hours to do that. Um, we still need 6 more likes to make it to 50. We're at 1,574 subscribers now. Let me look at the channel dashboard. That means we've gotten 21 new subs during this stream. We have made 165 in super chats, which I want to thank once again. I want to thank everybody who has contributed. That will help the charities that I have named in here. Addison, I use the women's. I don't have a husband, Archie. Actually, I'm a transgender woman and I'm a lesbian. I did say that, Addison. I still like women. Why are you confused, Addison? How's what even possible, Archie? Yes, Michael, I'm into females. Yadira, thank you for staying on all this time. Why would I transition if I like women? Because I didn't feel comfortable as man. Not necessarily. It doesn't happen all the time. Please do hit a like and subscribe if you are new in here. There were just many things that I would do that I felt more comfortable as a woman. I couldn't, let's start off with, as soon as I got potty trained, all I did was sit to go to the bathroom. I did not stand. I wouldn't want to stand to pee anymore. Well, thank you, Michael. But there was many other things. That was the first part of my journey. The second part came in my teens where I would stay home sometimes and I would go to my mom's bathroom and try on her makeup. I had curiosity and really felt I had fun doing my makeup. I had fun putting on her clothes. It was just comforting to me to wear mom's clothes and mom's makeup rather than being a boy. It can be, Natalia. That's one thing I feel started. You know, and this is a place where we can talk. This is a place where this is a safe space to be who you are. That's what I like to say here. Huggy Bear, welcome to the stream. I had another Huggy in here earlier, but it wasn't you. I knew it wasn't you. The picture wasn't you. That is true, Green Bean. People don't like change. Everyone say hi to Huggy. Huggy is one of our longtime subs here. Huggy, we're having a great night. Yeah, you are the original, the OG. Um, thanks to Deja, she helped encourage a bunch of people to give some super chats, and we have done fantastic. So, and there can be women that are alphas. Hello, Hush Money. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. You know, I haven't seen anything his about a godless sermon. I'd have to look up. Um, let me pull up here on YouTube and see if he has anything on there right now. Because usually it pops up on my front page of YouTube, because obviously it's something I follow. Hmm. Let's see. Um, yeah, Huggy, as of right now, I don't see anything. I have met many strong-willed women. No, I transitioned because how I already perceived myself. In other words, I perceived, I felt that I was um, in the wrong, I was assigned the wrong gender, and so I transitioned. It's not about perception, it's about feeling. Okay, Addison left. Okay. Well, we're doing it again. We're hitting the 6,000 mark and we're hitting it. Who you, Yadira, who are you telling that we speak Spanish? Que hablamos español. Did we get a bad comment in Spanish? Ah, okay. So what we're gonna do is let's make it our goal to hit the 7,000 mark today. Hello, Nadia. ¿Cómo estás? Muchas gracias por la suscripción al canal. Hello. I am in Albuquerque, New Mexico, so just north of you. Actually, I'm going to tell you the advantages of it is I feel more confident as a female. I feel a lot more confident. I don't think that as a male, I would have been able to start a a channel as I with a platform as I have here. Yeah, so yeah, I've been here for a year now. Yeah, since I've been out and I've been here on my platform, I feel so good about myself. Uh, that it's amazing. I feel a completely different me. One can detransition, and a friend of mine made a pretty good I've never considered visiting Iran. Um, the thing here that's kind of hard is because instead of reading my comments off my phone where I'm filming from, I'm reading them off my computer. That's why I look down. But yeah, um, but okay. Pues pero la cosa es que yo no soy, yo soy, estoy transicionando y no soy hombre. Also, have you considered a ghost that the book of Jesus, aka the Bible, aka the myth, aka missing many books that were not put in there, aka the one that does not show Adam's first wife? I can go change the ID here in my state. New Mexico is very accepting. Well, Ghost, many of us, if not most of us, here are atheists and agnostics. I do have some Christian followers, but if you want to go make a Christian channel, go there. If you want to go look at my list of no, I don't follow Jesus. Well, I was a member of two high demand religions. Correct, Smithers. I followed two high demand religions. One is now worth $300 billion. It is estimated that by 2040 there will be worth $1 trillion. And that's good. This is what this channel is about, is people asking questions. Okay, Michael Johnson, let me ask you a quick question. Are you LDS? You probably are, because they're the ones that use Elohim. Because Elohim's not real. I did start an Instagram, but for some reason they closed it down. I didn't even have a chance to put pictures on it. I do believe trans people should be included in more movies. They're being used as models and everything. Well, Elohim is a name that Mormons use for their version of God also. I don't have a Reddit. I have a Facebook. Thank you, Yadira. Yeah, many parts of politics now are basically religions or even cults. Um, if you really broke it down, I don't know how many of you know about what's called the Bite Model of Authoritarian Control by Dr. Stephen Hassan. It's always a good thing to read. You can just look it up. Talks about behavioral control, information control, um, thought control, and emotional control. And if you look at any governmental party, they tend Ruse, I do have a Discord. Go ahead, Smithers. Go ahead, Smithers. Okay, Huggy, it was great having you on here. Of my souls? I do have a Discord server. Um, but I guess I haven't understood how to use it that much. It should be right on Discord. Like I said, yeah, it should just be under, it might be under Jules Treasures or Jules Del Sol. Um, well, she must have been very attractive, Johnny. Yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you there. Oh, I'm sorry your friend passed, Huggy. But yeah, hopefully we'll see you on there. I'll be looking for Joe's stream also. Okay, here comes another little burst of people, it seems. Thoughts of Islam? Oh, okay. I was just gonna say I don't know much about it. I haven't studied it a lot, but what guy? Thank you, Duck Duck. This stream is Jules Treasures at Area 5T1. That's why I turned around and looked at the dog. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. On my channel, we do talk the 5Ts. We talk about transition. We talk triathlon. We talk trends. We talk uh, teaching slash tips, and we talk trucks. I had a great day. Most of the day was laundry, but then after I finished laundry, my friend gave me a call, asked if I wanted to go to the casino um, and play for a while. You know, have this obviously. I hit the slots. That's all I really go to, and I was just going up and down. I was like doing pretty good. Like I took $50, and then if I won, I went up to like 100 at one point on one machine. So I went, cashed out, put some money aside, and then I kind of kept, you know, just, having fun. And basically, the money I did have, just, it's like spending it. And it's not like something I do every day. I only go like once every 2 months. Yeah, it was just more about having fun. It wasn't about, oh, I'll go back tomorrow. It's just all about enjoying yourself, getting out of the house. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Well, Camly has just sent £5, um, which translated, I believe, into about $7. American. She says, "Don't gamble." And Camly, I understand what you're saying, and thank you very much for your super chat. What do you have, Laura? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I do want to thank everyone for all the donations and super chats that have been given tonight. Deja has been very generous, but everybody deserves just as much recognition. So yeah, that I just looked it up right now. The exchange rate, that makes it about $6.64 that Camly did donate. I'm sorry, Camly. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. We are one like away from. Actually, let's do 2 more likes and let's hit the 51 mark. Wouldn't that be cool for Area 5T1 to have 51 likes? Okay, welcome to the stream, everyone. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We are doing fantastic again. We've had 3 nights with fantastic viewership. Oh wow, we're at 1,583 subscribers. We are probably gonna break tomorrow. We'll break the 1,600 barrier, which would be fantastic. Our goal will probably be to make around, let's say, what, 15 or another, make it to what, 3,500 by the end of the year. I hope that we can make that possible. I am originally from California, Jorge. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it realistic. And Green Bean, I was looking it up today. We only had 500 at the beginning of the year. So we've almost tripled our number of subs. Almost quadrupled, actually. Look at that. We're at 6,666 views. Oh, we got 51 likes. Yes, there's weird stuff everywhere, Anthony. I really, as far as what's the dollar goal? Really, don't have a dollar set amount. Up at the top, I can put a dollar goal, but me, it's just to try to raise what is, whatever possible, uh, uh, towards um, what'll be what we call Rapture 2026. And you guys know when we say rapture, it means that we're wrapping people up. So it's WRAPTURE, as we're wrapping people up to get warm. Stand up. First of all, I did go to a mental health professional, and guess what they told me to do was to go and see transition. Yep, we're at 52 likes. Shall we take it to the 3 hour mark? JFK, what does Lexapro have to do with anything? Yes, my therapist did say, you have gender dysphoria, so at this point, the best thing I find is that you should transition. Okay, if you're a sad cow, maybe you should go over and advertise for Chick-fil-A. Yep. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. All is well here, Henry Buck. Oh, I know. In India, they're considered a sacred animal. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. You are in what I like to call Area 5T1, where we discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition. We talk triathlon. We talk trends, teaching slash tips, and trucks. I can break each one down. Just transition, as I'm a 54-year-old transgender woman, um, and and triathlon, as I like to participate in triathlon. Uh, Trends are just like the different clothing I like to wear, like this new top I got, and then we talk about teaching and tips. On teaching and tips, I like to teach some of the recipes I like to cook. I made salsa today, but I didn't do that one because that's Cisco's question is the one of the worst ones people ask, um, because they want their answer. So, and then some of the other things under teaching about preparedness for times of emergency, uh, and let's see. I also talk about high demand religions. That's where I do talk uh, about my experience in the Mormon Church and my deconstruction. I've even put it through the Blight model of authoritarian control, and I have started a new one in there about urban myths. And then the last one I did say was trucks, where I do talk about purchasing my Nissan Xterra and doing a resto mod on it. It will be lifted eventually with 35-inch tires. I've already bought a nice roof rack for it. I know I'd already had a roof rack, but actually a roof basket. I bought some traction boards. It will be repainted, probably whole rebuild of the engine, new brakes and everything. We're gonna do a Titan axle swap lift. It'll be fun. Thank you, Romerick. It is actually LA Color lipstick, and this one is vintage. It's the color. I can remember this one because this one's not my favorite. It's more of a burgundy. First of all, Green Bean, I was not brought up in the Mormon church. I was a convert. So that's the second, you know. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We're going to go up to a 3-hour mark. Oh, so you think it's giving that vibe? Tomorrow, I'm trying to think of how to do it, or it's already today. It's already 1 a.m. here in Albuquerque. I'm trying to think of what to do as a good Star Wars look. Uh, I'm trying to think, should I do like, thank you, Deja. I'm trying to think of really, should I try go go Sith, go Rebel? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. And like, I I do have my Han Solo T-shirt, which I did last year. Oh, I can't do Ahsoka. That would be hard. I can't. I don't have the attire that would make it Ahsoka. Okay, so you're saying Sith. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to look up some female Sith lords, I think. But I'll see what I do. Leia, that would be another one. But you know, I think when it came to if it came to female Star Wars characters, welcome Avita. Uh, if I did a female Star Wars character, there's so many more that I would love to do. Leia is such, you know, the cinnamon, basically the buns on the side. That's done. I mean, it's been done a lot. I would love to do something more like Padme Amidala, you know, um, Padme, like when she was in the arena scene where her shirt was torn up, um, you know, when the animal or that creature attacked her. Um, I think another good one would be what's her name from Rogue One? Um, but if I could have my ultimate Star Wars makeover, I would have to get armor for it. Would be Bo-Katan or Captain Phasma. I just think Captain Phasma is like the ultimate and best looking stormtrooper armor there is out there. Or as far as a Mandalorian, Bo-Katan, she's fantastic. But, you know, I do want to buy armor, but I don't know which one to get. Do I get Bo-Katan or get Captain Phasma? Which one's not a chick? Because both Bo-Katan and Captain Phasma I know are girls. Oh, really? You know, I'm honestly going to say this. I know a lot of people, I've gotten flack for it before on videos, but I buy a lot of my blouses right from Temu. And a lot of my clothes, I've gotten it there. Okay, you have a good night, Avita. I'm probably going to go for about 20 more minutes and that's it. Yeah, I think it's a and Shin also is great. Now, one thing, Yadira, here in Albuquerque, there are a ton of liquidation stores that sell liq stuff from Shin. So they're just like dumped in bins. All you have to do is pull out stuff from the bin, and they'll like have special prices every day. Like you might go one day and it's two for $5 day. I could write off the new cardigan on. So what are you saying? Get a new cardigan? Um, I could probably pull off a solo. I might have a white shirt and I do have a black vest. Or I could pull off a young solo and I think I have a brown vest. Or I even have, if I look, I may have my old paramedic jacket, which can help me pull off solo. More like the Bespin outfit with solo. And you know, he's the best anti-hero of all time. See, a young Obi-Wan, he he was I have my favorite. Gender bender take on Obi-Wan. Hmm. I would love to be able to do something on Obi-Wan because Obi-Wan is probably my favorite Jedi of all time. He was probably one of the most. He wasn't. I wouldn't say he was powerful, but I would say he would learn from what he went through. Okay, guys, DJ's been very generous, but here she put a comment, and I'm gonna actually highlight this comment so you guys can read it. Um, I'm gonna pin this message. There, she just said this right here. So she's basically saying that she will. Are you ready for this late night round? I will match the next 5 super chats or stickers if we can get if we get 6. Thank you, Natalia. Natalia just gave a $1 super chat. Natalia just gave another $1 super chat. Natalia's taking the challenge, you guys. See, even if it's just $1, it makes a difference. Remember, 20% goes to charities. So, okay, Deja has just matched or put one up for $2.99 super sticker. Uh, I like that, what you're saying there. Oh, Cam Lee just put $1.99. Or wait, it's a 1.99 in pounds super sticker, so we can. That's $2.64, just so we all know. Um, Slim Barbie Savage, $1.99 super sticker, greatly appreciated. Slim Barbie, glad to have you on here. Um, Super chat by Deja 499 says, "Woot, Deja, you are the best." Oh, Natalia comes through with another $1 super sticker. Guys, we're I think we're at $192.67 for the night. Everyone, thank you for all the support. Deja, thank you for your challenges here. Um, like I said, you're fantastic. You're the best. What are we at, Deja? Do we need just one more or two more? I know, amazing mods. We had Avita here. Um, we had Lena here earlier. That was fantastic to see her back. We haven't seen her in a while. Actually, she bought merch from the store the other day. She bought a Jules Treasures mouse pad. Um, Welcome, Mac or Mia. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Well said there, Yadira. Guys, this is our now the top stream in hello, Trapstar. Trapstar, one of the subs in the channel has challenged everyone to drop a super sticker, and then she will match the amount of the first 5. She was looking for 6. So I'm doing fantastic, Trap Star. Thank you, Deja, for $1.99 there. We're at 6. Deja? Oh my goodness, Deja. You've been fantastic. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. We've probably got about 15 minutes. Okay, we got one here from Jason P. Says, kudos to you, Jules. Keep doing what you're doing. You are courageous and amazing, and it does not go unnoticed. Thank you very much. I do want to say thank you everyone that has given super chats and super stickers tonight. We have now made towards donating to getting the homeless warm here during next winter here in Albuquerque, donating to where I adopted this guy, and donating to the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico. We've made close to, let's see, we're at $214. That would make it 21, about $42, probably about 45 when I take out of it. So, plus YouTube does take some fees out of all these when they come across. I know I've seen a friend of mine, and what she does, she also puts her Cash App there, but I feel kind of uncomfortable doing that because I don't know the exact rules on it. Guys, I'm sorry, the heater's going to come on right now. Let's see where we're standing as far as, what, 70, almost 7,500 views. This will make it number 2 video on my top 10. The number 1 video has 8,100 views. So, I mean, we're not far from it, but I don't expect to get that many more. It is late at night. I know we went late last night. We did a 4-hour live stream. We've surpassed that amount of people in less time. Oh, thank you, DJ. You're fantastic. Yeah, I know, like, my friend Shar, she kind of, like, she'll pin her Cash App on here. I don't know if that's okay with YouTube, or if they don't see it. And you know, taxes do get pulled on this. Um, that's why there's some fees from YouTube and taxes getting pulled on it because it does count as income. Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like, subscribe, and if you oh, I think you told me that before, Deja. Yeah, he is a gentle one. To wake him up. Actually, I do like oranges. I have some in the fridge. Hello everyone and welcome. Let's see, what, 2 hours and 58 minutes. I'm thinking. Like Trinity test site. I was gonna try to do a video tonight. What was I gonna try to do? I should probably do one of my high demand religions one. What's the next topic in this book? Hey Bobby, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Of all things on my high demand religion book, you know, about the Mormon cult, they're, the next section I have to do is on charity. But for charity to them is you giving 10% of your income before taxes to them. Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Oh, and also every first Sunday of the month, you fast for 2 meals and donate that money to them. Of course, it gains interest in the bank, and now they're worth $300 billion. Hello, G Good. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. We'll probably go another half hour here. Yeah, I should just ask him to please donate. I'm doing great, G Good. We just had a little donating marathon here by my subs. They gave super chats and super stickers, which 20% does go to 3 different charities. So Welcome everyone. Welcome to this stream. It is getting late here. I think people are starting to taper down. I always notice the rush comes towards the top of the hour. But we're about to almost hit top number 1. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We're only about 500 away from making it to the very top of the top 10 videos on my channel. Well, Shugai, maybe you should not have bought Taco Bell. I knew someone that loved Taco Bell, but every time she ate it, it made her sick. Todd Porterfield, if you want, Adriana, Sean, if you guys don't like what you see here or you're coming to disrespect, why even come in here? Yeah, that's true, Jason. Yes, trucks. We talk about trucks. Oh my goodness, Deja. I can't believe that. You rock, girl. You totally rock. $99 again. Did you see this, you guys? Deja gave another $99.99 and says, "You all rock. Thank you, everything. May the kindness be with you." She is fantastic. Guys, this has been our biggest day as far as how much we have made as far as super chats and super stickers. 20%, say if it's 314 right now, that means about $60 of that will go to charity. I'm not sure how much YouTube takes out and with taxes, plus there's another 200 that we've received in the last few days, over the past 15 days. So if that all comes together in one deposit, that will be fantastic, and we send it to, we'll send it to charity. They take 30%, so 30% of this will be taken out, so it'll be about 200 something. I'd say about, so 30% would be about $90 will be taken out of this, and then it goes into the revenue stream, and then thank you very much though, Jason. Everything's been greatly appreciated. Thank you, Deja. And I believe in you, and I hope things get better for you. And Deja, thank you for your service. Well said, Jason. Hello, everyone, and welcome. We've got about 25 minutes left. Thank you, Jason. It's been a pleasure getting to know you on here, and feel free to join us at any time. you can, tomorrow we'll probably have an earlier live stream. I tend to on Sundays live stream around 5 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. I do like a 5 to 7 since I work on Monday. I Deja, I'm glad this channel has really helped you out. It's been since I've gotten to know you since we did that first. Uh, Guys, I did a live stream on StreamYard with Deja, which was so much fun. Deja did show us a lot of her artwork. She does a lot of abstract artwork and also her did some abstract makeup at that time, and we had a great live stream. I hope to do one soon. Hello, Violet. Welcome to the stream. Actually, the alien light, I would turn it on, but my wonderful dog here wags his tail so hard this did cut the cable. He didn't chew it. He accidentally tore the cables apart. So in fact, in my mailbox right now, there's a bunch of shrink tubing. So I can do it. Yeah, it is a strong wag because all these neon lights need repair because of that. And I think one thing that all these have is they have like little battery boxes and switches. Um, that what I'm gonna do is just wire them directly, and then so they can just be hooked up to the USB in the surge protectors, rather than having to put, you know, turn on a switch or anything. I'll just directly splice them and put the shrink tubing on them, and hello, Montgomery Gator. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like, subscribe. I never played baseball. Love bug. Not a baseball player. Yeah, I'm lost too because I'm not a baseball player. I've never been a baseball player. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Um, I do want to thank all our super chats and super sticker, you know, donators tonight. It will help the homeless, uh, the rescue where I got my dog at, and the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico. Yes, I do have a Guy Fawkes mask right up here. And exactly, Deja, that's why I said everyone that has donated. Yeah, everybody made it happen. Yeah, and Draven, you know what who Guy Fawkes was, correct? Because many people just think it's the V for Vendetta mask or Anonymous, but Guy Fawkes was actually one of a very good person in Parliament in the UK. Lovebug, it isn't. It is a wig. I'll admit it. Um, yeah, it's a very interesting story. The story of Guy Fawkes. They actually have a Guy Fawkes Day in uh, in the UK. A friend of mine was telling me how the festival goes. They have all these little figures with fireworks on them. So it looks like when he blew up Parliament or tried to blow up Parliament. Wow, we are at 7,800 views. To make it to #1 with this video, we have to make it, we have to get what? Less than 300 more views. I wonder if it'll happen. It's right. It's GUY and it's FAWKES. Thank you very much, Darkware Dreams. It is an LA Colors lipstick, and it is called Vintage. I don't know if it has some symbolism with like vintage wine or what, but it is called Vintage is the color. I'm probably gonna buy another one. I would say yes, Lovebug. I believe there are aliens out there. I didn't watch Warehouse 51. Why would I write your name down? Eddie. Especially when names says Steph Squires. It was Warehouse 13. There used to be uh, where they said they used to keep an alien craft, and it was called Hangar 13. For many years, and back in this 80s, they made a name about that. Well, Eddie, how about you do this for me? Why don't you help donate some money to charities by sending a super chat, and I will do so. Hashbula, never. I actually, honestly, I don't know what you mean by hashbula. Is it food? And why would I write your name down, Eddie? I have nothing to do with your here to do with your that needs to be done with your name. I I don't know why I need to write your name down. Well, I don't. That's the thing is, I don't believe in slavery, so I don't. Okay, everyone, we are just like. I'm just wanting to break this 8100 point. We're almost getting there. We are less than. We need 81. We're like 100 and something away from. Make it to number 1 in my top 10 videos here. So, the more people that come in, even if they're trolling, the better. It is just helping the algorithm. We are at 7,890. My top video right now that performed at the top. This will be the one that has outperformed. The last one that's at the top right now is at 8,166. Yesterday's is number 3. Lovebug, the way I look at it, trolls will come in here, they'll troll around, and the reason they do it is one, they're, they like us. 2, it helps us. And basically, if they're trolling us, trying to, say something bad about us, they're actually doing something positive for us. Exactly, free clicks. Hey Hemp, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. 1587, you guys. And we started at what, 1553? So we've gotten 34 new subscribers in this amount of time. Okay, Hemp, what is your question? Well, that sounds like a cool show. I wonder if Hulu or anything like that has it. If I answer your question, why don't you donate to the channel? So go ahead with your question. I think Hemp's gonna duck out on us. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Either he's afraid to answer, get or ask the question, or hello Savage, welcome to the stream. Actually, I'm not good at joking around. Yes, it is a safe space to be who you are. Well said, Natalia. Okay, who's there? Well, Hemp backed out, you guys. I guess he was afraid to ask his question. I didn't see your question, Hemp. I only see this comment, hey, and then but first you have to answer my question. And that's it. I didn't see your question. Nope. I didn't see anything. I haven't seen a question from you. Now, there's certain things that YouTube may block. I've had this happen before. There might be keywords in your question that YouTube doesn't like. What do you mean if you restarted? Man, Thomas is snoring. Can your doctor do a test for what? Doug. Flash what camera? I will not flash the camera. Barbara Lee Savage, I do want to thank you once again for the super chat you gave earlier. Oh, I know they are. I don't know if we're gonna hit that 8,000, you guys. 8,000 views. We're still at 7938. I should have flashed the camera with a strobing flashlight, you guys. I think I should have done that. I don't know, what kind of dirt are you eating? My name is Jules. Jules. Probably officially on my documentation will be Juliana. Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Well, if you're 10 years old, you know, yeah, but that's why I said I should have flashed a flashing light. Next time when someone says that, I might do that. I have strobing flashlights. I think that would be funny because they think they're going to be flashed. Hey, I have epilepsy, Natalia. Oh, you guys. Have a good one, Jason. Thanks again for your contribution tonight. I don't know if we're gonna make that 8100. We are already at 3 hours and 32 minutes. Um, we're cutting it close, but I don't know if we'll make it. We're like, I think people are starting to taper off here. Right now, there's only 16 of us viewing on here. At one point, there's been like 100, like at the beginning of the stream. But what I am going to do is I'm going to say, I guess we should start turning it in for today, I'm going to say, because we started yesterday. And look at that. We're at 68 likes. So I think what we're going to start doing is closing down for today, and we'll be back in the morning, basically. Yes, that is a dog. That is my Dalmatian mix. His name is Thomas. Good night, Natalia. So yeah, and just to close it off, as usual, I do want to say that if you ever find yourself in a crisis, or you're feeling down, depressed, hopeless, sad, confused, angry, having any thoughts of hurting yourself, someone else, if you're a veteran or a service member, please do dial the 988 crisis line. I can say there was a crisis in my family recently where this was used, and a team of people was sent for a relative of mine, and it helped her out tremendously. It can also be they can help you if there's any type of addiction, whether it's drug or alcohol use. Also, if there's something on your mind that you feel you need to talk to someone about, you can dial this number. Great resource to have. Just have 988. If you're a veteran, hit 1. And it will get through to someone. Like I said, with my cousin, she was having a psychotic breakdown, and they sent a specialized team of people. Now, when it comes to transition, I know a lot of us here are transitioning, and one thing I made sure to do was to go to a therapist before transitioning, so I can sit down and talk my story with someone that was a professional in the field of, and to see that I was doing the right thing, and they listened to my story from beginning to end. They have you start from, tell me everything that's happened up to now, and and it reminds me of that movie Airplane. Tell me everything that's happened up to now. And basically, I told her everything from childhood to, to till then. And over a few sessions, she told me, she started talking to me and told me, yes, that she saw that I did have gender dysphoria, and did recognize that I, should go and seek getting hormone replacement therapy. So it's not just about going somewhere and just start getting hormones. you need to make sure that you do go talk to someone and you have that diagnosis of gender dysphoria. Also, when you're getting hormones, please, yes, I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Um, that's one of the best movies of all times. You know, the loading zone is for loading and unloading only, but don't get loaded in the loading zone. Um, so basically, when you do start getting your hormone replacement therapy, don't just go somewhere and just request it. You do need to make sure that you talk to a medical professional, uh, so you're getting the right amount, and you are also getting the right drugs, the right amount. You are getting tested regularly to see how uh, you know, your hormone levels are, and that that you aren't, um, you know, causing any ill side effects from it. Don't just go buy it somewhere and, like, I know people that have gone across to Mexico and purchased it, but because at the pharmacy you could probably buy it over the counter, but it's probably not the best thing to do. Um, and so I suggest, just make sure you're going to a medical professional. Um, Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you once again for being so generous with everything with the super chats. Everyone, thank you. Like I said, I will make sure people benefit from this. Uh, that Animal Humane New Mexico does benefit from this. Um, oh, look at that word, 8,001. That only puts us, it's about 165 for matching the other video. 164 now. Um, but we will help lots of people. Like I said, my goal is to try to wrap up 100 homeless people this year. Thank you everyone for joining me here. Remember, I'm Jules. All of you are my treasures. You are here in Area 5T1. And thank you for the great time here. We've had 2 good nights, actually 3 pretty good nights. I think the first night was a lot of, we got a lot of our religious talk, but um, the last 2 nights have been fantastic. Thank you for being here. Um, and have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow afternoon, probably around 5 to 7. Thank you, Boo. We are heading out of here, so you have a good night, and thank you.